What is up, Cancer? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And they're timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. Let's get into it. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I'm going to be using spellcasters, and I'm also going to be using Tarot Royale. And let's see what we have in store for you today. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer. I heard flower buds. Reminds me of springtime. Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands, which gives a Four of Wands energy upright because the Ace of Wands is in reverse. This speaks to determination to a new foundation. This could be for yourself or for a dynamic or a job. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. So this is planting seeds. Seven of Pentacles is quite literally watering your seeds, right? Watering. Sorry, that dog really just annoys the hell out of me and distracts the living hell out of me. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles means that there's an Ace of Pentacles energy here, which gives you an Ace of Pentacles. The Ace is the new beginning. I really, really like this. That new beginning energy coming through. Because that's a solid foundation, which means that you're building something. Again, this could be a relationship. It could be a job. But you're putting a lot of time and effort into it, whether it be for yourself or with other people involved. You're very determined, though. Very determined. Some of you, your finances are definitely going to be improving. You're going to be watching your spending, very much so. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This immediately feels like a pull away. This feels like somebody in your environment. Because with the Page of Wands here and this Queen of Pentacles, even if you just look at the cards, they have a very different energy to them. It kind of feels like someone who's very, like, solemn. Like, just like, meh. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse is somebody who might not be, like, chipper. Because the Page of Wands is very playful. It's very creative. It's someone who wants to go out and explore and do lots of things. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, it might be someone who's very second-guessing right now. Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very independent, very stable on their own. They're very confident in what they can build. This feels like very much so like protecting their own energy, very like secluded. This could just be somebody in your environment, okay? Bottom of the deck is this, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, it feels very secluded. So this is most likely just somebody in your environment. If this is someone that you're dealing with, they might not be investing as much as you're investing. So if you're over here working really, really hard on a foundation with this person, whether it be a business project or a relationship of some sort, you might be wondering why they're not investing as much back. So we'll look into that and find out why. Okay. Okay. Because the Six of Pentacles card in Tarot is the card of giving and receiving. It's also the card of balance. So let's see what's going on here. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Death, Emperor, and the World. Okay. It's an energy of waiting on transition is really what it feels like with Death there and the Emperor. It's almost like this feels like the feminine's energy, a deep knowing that the masculine's going to go through a shift, right? And waiting for the new cycle to emerge. Because Death is transformation. It's Pluto energy. The Emperor is also Taurus energy, Aries as well, for me as a reader. And then you have the World. The World is about new cycles. It's also about closure. I'm very curious to see where this goes because you have a lot of cyclic energy. That's 3 major arcana. So there's a lot of universal energy behind this. So this could either be the masculine energy stepping up into their power and walking away from this relationship, or it could just be the masculine energy doing their healing and closing out the cycle with this feminine and both of them parting ways. The Queen of Pentacles is also mini Empress energy, so just keep that in mind. Okay? So if you're the masculine energy over here, you might be working really hard on yourself, and this feminine energy might just be like, do your thing. I'm just going to mind my business. Okay, so let's look at the Ace of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Three of Wands in reverse to me is similar to the Star in reverse. It's an energy of like long time coming. This has been an opportunity for a very long time to accept this change, this transformation. And the Ace of Wands is second chances. So this tells me that this has been a reoccurring cycle. This is something that has been happening over and over, or you've had the opportunity to go through this change over and over, right? Between the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands is the Two of Wands, which is the choice, right? You've had the choice. You've had the choice. Let's look at the Ace of Wands, or your person has had this choice. So let's look at the Ace of Wands again. I heard no more. Okay, let's go to the Five of Wands. That was quick. Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This queen is very, very stubborn. And the crazy thing is that they're showing up as a Queen of Wands upright and a Queen of Pentacles upright as well. So they're not even in distorted feminine energy. They're actually in very healthy feminine energy. They're just not giving any energy to this dynamic right now. They're just completely withdrawing themselves. With the Five of Wands, this is actually creating a lot of energetic conflict. I don't feel like any conflict actually unraveling between these two people, because with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's just that this feminine energy is presenting themselves as very hesitant. Because the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is kind of like, yeah, I would make an effort, but I'm just going to sit back and watch. It's the slowest moving knight in all of tarot. So they're very hesitant right now to practice as much determination as the masculine energy is showing up as. And it's because emotionally they're focused on their own happiness, right? Nine of Cups, they're not happy with the current situation, right? They're not. They're very passionate. They're very confident in themselves. They're very stable in themselves. And what they're focused on is their own personal fulfillment and not so much on this dynamic. So they're withdrawing into their own energy is what's going on here. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Because Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, and what's the other nine? Whoa, Nine of Wands. Blank there for a second. All the nines are about an individual. When you get to the 10, it's about the environment and the other people that you're dealing with. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They're not interested at all in investing in this relationship right now. Two of Cups. They're just like, no, it's not in alignment with me. It's not making me happy. Between the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups is the Seven of Cups. Distortion and illusion. Almost said Five of Cups. That would have been weird. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is distortion, illusion, confusion. They're not investing because they don't know where they stand with it. Yeah, Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. So they're not going to take any action moving forward right yet, because the 8 minus the 5 gives you the Three of Wands. They're like, I'm not going to take this opportunity yet either, right? If they had all this time to work on themselves, I'm going to take all this time to maybe wait before I invest and see if they're actually going to go through this change. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Meanwhile, then you have the masculine energy acting as the Knight of Wands, putting all this work into actually going through the transformation, right? Four of Cups, yeah. Finally opening up their heart space, because the Four of Cups upright is this energy of rejection. They don't want to sit in this energy of not feeling emotionally fulfilled. So they're working on doing their healing, which is really nice. Let's get another on this Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, yeah, they're not giving up. And the Ace of Pentacles, because they really want the new beginning. They really want to reconcile too with the Three of Cups right now, but energetically it's not showing up as a reconciliation. But I know that this is the masculine energy because the Emperor is also Mars energy and the Knight of Wands is fire energy, right? So that's why it's the masculine. Okay. So let's continue. Let's look at this Page of Wands. Let's look at the Page of Wands here. Let's see what's going on. Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. This queen, man. Page of Wands and the Page of Swords in reverse. They're just like, you're not getting anything out of me. They're completely shut down. Page of Wands and the Page of Swords is someone who's just like spiritually and even communication wise not giving anything to this dynamic. They're just kind of like in their own little bubble. Because the Page of Wands, it means that their wounded child or their wounds within themselves have been deeply triggered. And the Page of Swords is them not wanting to communicate that, not wanting to talk about it. Because the Page of Wands is the wounded child for me as a reader. And the Page of Swords is just like secrets, lies, or a lack of communication, right? And with those two together, they're not wanting to talk about their fears, their insecurities, their hurt, their pain with the Page of Wands. Knight of Cups, yeah, they're not open to receiving the love, the affection from the masculine energy. And with the Judgment card there, they're being called very much so to surrender, to invest in the dynamic, right? Because it's perpetuating a very self-sabotaging behavior in the relationship, right? Five of Cups, they're just trying to work through it though, right? They're going through the mourning of what is going on internally for them, right? And that's why they're putting themselves in this little bubble, because they're going through the mourning process of parts of themselves that are not their true face, right? That are rooted in an old version of self that's been triggered. And so really all this masculine can do is give them space to go through this, because they're working through something internally while the masculine is going through this transformation in themselves too. And both of them are going to evolve into this better version of self, hopefully, right? Because the Hangman is the dark night of the soul. So whatever caused this wounded child or this trauma to be triggered in the feminine that's causing her to withdraw, she's very much so, when I say she, I'm just referring to the Queen card. It does not mean that it has to be a woman in real life. This could be a man, right? And the Emperor can be a female. It's energy, it's not gender, so just be mindful of that when you watch tarot. But this individual who's the Queen is just working through whatever triggers that they have, and they are just not ready to talk about it. They're not ready to talk about it. But they're being called to really start to invest, right? Seven of Pentacles, in that inner work to overcome the self-sabotaging behaviors of basically shutting down, right? But it's a dark night of the soul energy. They're in an in-between right now. They're in between cycles, and they're going to be closing out those cycles. So let's get any final advice for these two for Cancer. Any final messages for Cancer? We have the King of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse is an end of old contracts, and Magician in reverse. And the King of Cups, with the Magician in reverse and the Star in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. This might be coming to an end between these two people, or it could be the end of the old contract where both people were not in their full power, because the masculine does have a lot of love here, right? It's majority the masculine showing up in this reading. But there was a lack of honoring personal power in this dynamic. And again, the Star in reverse, right? Long time coming for both people to embody their independence with the Nine of Pentacles there in reverse. There was a lot of insecurity, and that's what had to end. Ten of Swords, okay? And it was rooted in the past with the Six of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess, recognizing that foundation needed to come down. Then you have the Six of Wands, right? The Victory. So the two of you might be rewriting a contract, or you might be parting ways because it's just not healthy for either of you. So in time you will find out. But right now, you're in the Hangman. You're just going to have to hang out, Cub Scout. Okay? This is what I have for you. Hope you guys enjoy this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below. And I'll love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.